So when you're creating a collage or a photo montage or an assemblage, after you collect your materials, each material gets treated on its own. Um, so you take each piece and decide what shape it's going to be, decide if it's going to be the whole thing or just a small piece. So I have this image, it's like an old-fashioned town. Um, and so I don't want the background of this one. I am just going to cut out the buildings that are in the front. Okay, so I kind of went along the tree line a little bit, but mostly above those buildings. My origami paper, I might decide that I just want to get like one piece out of there. I actually decided to do two pieces, so I have these that can either go together or separately once I'm arranging things. But right now I'm just deciding which pieces of my papers to keep. Some papers I just want for the texture, like this is a really crumply coffee filter, so I'm going to crumple it to make it even more crumply, and then I can either keep it whole or I think I'm just going to rip it. So now I have all these little shapes that kind of look like clouds. I think I'm going to like putting those above my city that I cut out before. You'll want to decide which paper is your background. I have this one that's like a light blue, and I need to keep one piece big to glue everything to. You can always trim it down later, but I'm going to keep one piece that's nice and full size and for my background. When you have something like this that has a full outside and a full inside, you might want to get a few options. I can always choose a second one that could be a background. I like that this is a landscape in a similar part of the world, also very rural, kind of like the town that I cut out first. So now I'm going to arrange all those pieces into 10 different options. Okay? Think of this like putting together an outfit. You might have a couple different pairs of pants and a couple different shirts, and you can mix and match to make different outfits. We're going to use these pieces that we've cut out and ripped out and chosen to make different compositions, different arrangements by just rearranging, leaving some out, putting some in, moving where they are, and eventually we'll end up with one that we really like. Now that I've made one composition, I'm going to take a picture of it and then decide what things I like and don't like. You're going to write down the pros and cons. Pros are things that are good about it. Cons are things that aren't. By the time you try that 10 times, you can find compositions that have a lot of pros and kind of get rid of a lot of the cons that you find. This is opinion. The pros are not like going to be what everybody would agree on. The composition I have made right now, I think there is a pro that I have white clouds, gray clouds, and dark clouds. Somebody else might not like that all those different kinds of clouds are in one picture. Okay, so 10 ideas, and that way you can take the best of the best to make your final composition.